Oscar Madison owns well, it's a classic, a 1965 Ford Mustang.
Yeah, this is a beauty. Looks like an absolutely straight car. It hasn't been, it's got different wheels, which you always expect me to say, but these were period available aftermarket wheels. So it's not like putting a modern wheel on an old car. This is a really nice car. It had all of the factory high performance options, and is a very, very desirable Mustang.
And of course, it's a fastback with the louvered opera windows. That always suggests speed to me.
Well, okay, so it's visual, but it's a good stylist trick, and of course that carried over to the Shelby Mustangs and so forth. So, no, but this is a nice car. I mean, the early Mustangs were just, later they got a little fatter, and then they got fatter still, and today's is beautiful again, but these early ones are still among my favorites.
Well, let's learn a little bit more about it. Our buddy Eric Gorgeous, who's the host of Craftsman's Legacy on public television stations nationwide, and of course a Detroiter, is in the middle of 9 Mile interviewing our car owners, and Eric is ready with Oscar Madison, the owner of this 1965 Ford Mustang. Eric, to you.
Hey man, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I love Mustangs, man. So
Me
tell
too.
me what we got.
It's a 65 fastback.
Fastback, nice.
It's got the 289 hypo motor in it.
Oh, beautiful.
It's all original interior.
Okay.
The outside's been repainted, but it's pretty much stock the way it is.
Man, this is a beautiful car. I love fastbacks. So how long have you had it?
1994, so 23 years?
Good for you. Was it something you always wanted?
Yeah, that's my favorite body style.
Yeah?
By far, yeah.
What is it you like about the Mustang?
The louvers, first of all, just the whole shape of the car in general, but just looks good from front and back.
It sure
just
does.
love the thing.
It sure does. And you come out to the cruise every year with it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? What's your favorite part about driving this in the cruise?
Just the attention you get, and also just being able to talk to the other car guys, because any of the car guys you can walk up, never have met them before, and just start talking cars. So.
Yeah, isn't that cool about car guys? Yeah. It's like a group, no matter where you go, you can always find people that are into cars and they love what you're doing and they just want to talk to you about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. This is just a fantastic car, man. And what'd you say you got under the hood again?
289, it's got the Hypo 289 with the solid lifters in it.
Nice. So it gets up and goes.
Oh, it's a good running car, yeah.
Yeah, because it's fairly light, right?
Yeah, it's I think about 3,000 pounds.
Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. Man, this is just great. I love these cars. Thank you so much for coming out, man.
Well, thank you.
I really appreciate it. All right, Fred, back to you, man.
Well, there it was, Bob, the 1965 Ford Mustang fastback, but the engine inside that thing, they were talking about this a 2+2 fastback, original K-code high performance engine. Was there a lot of options there?
I'm unfamiliar with that terminology because I'm not a Mustang collector, but
the only one.
I'm assuming that it was, of course, a V8 and not a 6, and that this K code was a special high performance, just like people can order pursuit packages for as a police option. So I would say that probably the serious Mustang collector knows exactly what a K-code high-performance engine is.
Well, I'll say this: of course, 1965. That's the first full production year for the Mustang.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, you're right. It was announced earlier than
64 and a half.
Yeah, but it's the first full year of production. Of course, it was a smash hit. It exceeded all expectations in terms of volume. If you think about it, they were heading for. They had to convert more and more plants from other products to Mustangs because it was such a hot seller.